Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kevin with Yerkit Racing. Today we're back in the shop again on the LT1. I kind of got an idea just sitting around talking over with a couple people, thinking I might want a little more power sooner than later. Thinking about nitrous, boost, some kind of power adder. I mean, the motor's already down this far. Might as well go ahead and at least gap the rings. And it probably wouldn't hurt to take a look at the bearings while we're in there anyway and kind of see how everything looks. So that's the plan for today. We're going to jump right in. Hopefully these bearings will look good and we won't have any extra problems or stuff we're going to run into to need to address that. And we can just gap the rings, put everything back together, and be good for some nitrous later on. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to get a different set of head gaskets, go ahead and get thicker ones so I have the quench right for the nitrous, or if I'm just going to stick with the NA gaskets for now and run those at the 15ths, the ones that we modified before, at 15 thousandths. I think we will probably, if I do the other one, I'll probably end up going with a 40 thousandths gasket to get that quench up around 65 or so, and that'll be a lot, safer, a lot bigger tuning window for the nitrous. So anyway, that's the idea. We're going to jump right in it, guys. Let's get it. Alright guys, we got all those, got all our rods etched on the caps and the rod itself, so we know which ones go with which, and then what hole they came from. We're going to go ahead and start pulling the rods. Bearings out of number 1 rod. Give them a little wipe here. Get the oil off of them. See what we got. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see it good, but that's kind of what we're working with there. And then this is the other side to it. Alright, so we got the number 1 piston out the hole here. So we can give it a wipe down. Look what we got. Give you guys a closer look. We're going to have to flip it over and look at the cylinder walls. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a couple of little scratches vertically in this skirt here. A little bit of wear on this side, but not too bad. This is the piston that the bolt had laid in on the top side of it. And probably, if I get it in the shot, you can see it all that in there. That's where the bolt was up there. That's what it looked like underneath the cap. So I don't know. Kind of looks like something's moved under there at some point. I don't know if that's maybe somebody before me had a bearing issue with this motor, but anyway, that's that. Alright guys, hopefully y'all can see it. This is number 6, and right up here at the top there's a scratch in it. I'm going to check the crank really good on this one to make sure that the scratch did not get into the crank. I'm thinking it's just probably sent something through there with some dirty oil. Hopefully we'll get lucky. The rest of them, I mean, they all got some discoloration to them, and like the coating is definitely wore off on the top and bottom sides. I mean, the motor, this motor had 135,000 miles on it. So kind of expected to see the coating to be going away, but this is the first one with a scratch. So like I said, we're going to be real careful with that. Check it real good, make sure that it's not anything too bad. So that's the cleanest one so far, if you guys can see it or not. So the deepest of the scratches. Guys, so that's all 8 pistons out. Got a little bit of scratching on a couple of them. Only, I want to say it was only number 6 that I really felt like anything was on the crank. So I got to get a second opinion on it. Check to see if we think we can get it to buff out of there without having to go to the machine shop. If not, we might be pulling the crank and having to take that in, you know, to get that serviced. I'll probably go now since I found this. I'm probably gonna pull the mains and go ahead and make sure that all those look like they're good too, because there's a lot of wear on these bearings. Like I said, it's got 135,000 miles on the motor, so wear is to be expected. But I guess now that we've seen it, we probably need to do a little more. So we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get a second opinion. That's probably gonna do it for this one. Stay tuned, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.